going to show you guys how to wrap your hands two different ways. The first way is going to be a traditional way that you can use anytime you're wearing boxing gloves. Now my wraps are 180s, meaning that they're 180 inches. You're going to be able to do the same exact thing with 120s. You're just not going to have the extra support around your wrist or knuckles. First step is unraveling your wraps. You're going to take this little strap and you're going to put it around your thumb like so. You're going to spread your fingers and you're going to take your wrap. You're going to begin to wrap around your wrist like so. Now I like to go around 2 to 3 times like so. Once you finish going around your wrist, you're going to start going over the back of your hand like so. Then you're going to go at a diagonal and you're going to start wrapping underneath your knuckles. Now you don't want to pull too tight. You want to pull tight enough where you feel secure, but you can still move your fingers. You're going to do this about once or twice. Once you finish wrapping around, you're going to start going at a diagonal over the back of your hand like so. Now you want to make sure you keep tension on your wrap. Now once you pull it over the back of your hand, you're going to start looping it underneath your thumb to start protecting your thumb. Now, once you pull it over your thumb, again, you're going to put tension on it and you're going to start pulling it down and you're going to wrap underneath your wrist and over the back of your hand. And now I like to go over my thumb and I'm going to pull it down like so. Now from here, I'm going to go over the back of my wrist and I'm going to pull down. And now what I like to do is I'm going to start going through my fingers. I'm going to spread my fingers like so. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to repeat the same thing through the next finger, 2, then again. And now once you do this, you're going to secure everything by wrapping it around your wrist like so. And then you're going to go in the opposite direction around your knuckles. And then from here, depending on your preference, you're going to start wrapping it around your knuckles. Once you feel that you have enough support, you're going to wrap it at a diagonal again, and you're going to go over your thumb, you're going to loop again, and now you should be able to make a fist and you should feel very protected. You're going to use the rest of the wrap to start going down your wrist like so. And this is a very basic way to wrap your hands. Let's say you're wearing MMA gloves and you don't want too much padding around your knuckles, or let's say you want to be able to open and close your hands. This is where this variation of wrapping your hands comes into place. You're going to take this loop, you're going to place it around your thumb. Then you're going to begin to wrap around your wrist 2 to 3 times, depending on the length of your wraps. Now, once you finish wrapping around your wrist, what you're going to do is you're going to spread your fingers, you're going to begin to wrap underneath your wrist again, and you're going to start wrapping around each individual finger. Now, once you wrap the wrap around your finger, you're going to begin to pull back at a diagonal over the back of your hand, and you're going to wrap underneath your wrist to secure the wrap. Then you're going to do this for each individual finger. Now, again, this is used for MMA gloves or anytime you want to be able to open and close your hand a lot easier. So let's say you're doing Muay Thai and you want to clinch, this is the perfect way to wrap your hands. Now, you don't want to pull too tight or you're not going to be able to open and close your hand, so be careful with that. Now, once you finish wrapping around your thumb, you're going to wrap around your wrist to secure everything. Then what you're going to do is you're going to begin to go underneath your hand at a diagonal, and you're going to wrap over the back of your knuckles, giving yourself a layer of protection. Now, I like to do around 2 loops. Now, depending on the length of your wraps, you may be only able to do 1. So once you finish wrapping around your knuckles, you're going to go down at a diagonal and you're going to wrap around your wrist. Now, from here, you're going to just simply go underneath your thumb and wrap around it to give it a little extra support like so. And then you're going to pull underneath your wrist and you're going to just use the rest of the wrap to go down your wrist. Now, again, this is used for MMA or used anytime you want to be able to open and close your hands a lot easier. Like so. You're not going to have a lot of padding around your knuckle, but you're going to be able to open and close your hands a lot easier.